another woman to a basketball game?
In person, she met me the first day I came out, and
Your husband could take another woman to a basketball game?
Tasha, we're not here to talk about my husband. We're here to talk about me.
I'm here to talk about your character.
Okay, well, my character is A1 because this is a woman. I've talked to his wife in person. She met me the first day I came out, and I can tell you that I have no.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Before we get into it, do me a quick favor, hit that like button, hit that hype because it helps grow the channel, and it costs you nothing. It costs you nothing. Hit it. Tasha K, right? Tasha K. Some people love her, some people hate her, some people love to hate her. That's none of my business. But she has a knack for getting this information and getting these interviews during like hot topics. And one of the hottest topics right now, obviously, is Micca and Anton Daniels. Now, what I love about Tasha K, to me, she seems balanced. I don't really watch her all the time. I don't really watch her, all the time. But from what I've seen, the clips that she gives like a fair analysis. She holds men and women accountable. So with this interview, I'm curious. I haven't watched any of this yet, so let's just jump right into it. Hit that like, hit that hype. I'll put the link in the description. Let's go.
You think Anton would have leveraged this platform with you?
I really can't get into what I think Anton would have done, honestly. But
come on now.
You know, I'm not unaware that, you know, I'm attractive or that people find me attractive. But what I know to be true is that I'm a very serious person when it comes to work. And so I'm a very hard worker. I give, you know, a lot of attention to detail. And if I work with somebody, they're going to see my value. And I really do think Anton really saw the value in what I did.
Okay, so were you doing this on Instagram at first before you did on YouTube, or like you were just making
YouTube is because YouTube is actually different than what I was doing. So what I was doing was on TV. So here locally, I was on Fox 5. So I did the entertainment.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that Micca was on TV. So you went from TV to YouTube? You were on Fox 5, and instead of progressing to try and you made it off of YouTube to TV. Why would you like? That's like a wife. You know what that's like? That's like Cardi B going from being a wife to a baby mama. Why would you go backwards? Going from TV to YouTube? That doesn't really make sense to me. I don't think that the money would be that. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the money is that different. I don't know.
Person, she met me the first day I came out, and
your husband could take another woman to a basketball game?
That's a great question. That is a great question. This is what I mean when I say Tasha K gives an unbiased opinion as much as she possibly can. That was a great question. If you can do it, then shouldn't your leader be able to do it as well? Your leader should be able to take another attractive woman to a basketball game and sit courtside and take hugged up pictures. Should he not be able to do those? Because if you're doing it, then obviously there's nothing wrong with it.
Tasha, we're not here to talk about.
That is a prime. When somebody doesn't answer the question or gives a politician's answer, that's what I call it when they just dance around it. If they give a politician's answer, then you know that they know that it's wrong. It's cool for me to do it, but it's a problem if they do it. I can do it. Even though my husband is the leader and I'm supposed to submit to him, I can do it. But my husband better not dare even think about it. The fact that she took that pause and she had to think because she knew she was caught. She knew she was caught. There is no way in the world that she would be okay with her husband taking another attractive as she is, taking another woman that is super attractive to a basketball game and sitting courtside and taking pictures. Micca is full of it, man. You know, I really had a lot of respect for Micca, but as this is coming out, I'm like, yo, you are full of it, homie. You are full of it right now. Because you know damn well if you saw your husband, even if he brought it up to you, you would be upset. You have all these questions. Your mind would be racing. Well, is he cheating with her? Is he sleeping with her? What they gonna be doing? Why they gotta go to a basketball game? If this is all business, why do they have to go to a basketball game if this is all business, quote unquote business? What y'all doing at the basketball game? What's going on? Y'all trying to get sponsorships for the podcast?
Your husband could take another woman to a basketball game?
Tasha, we're not here to talk about my husband. We're here to talk about
I'm here to talk about your character.
Okay, well, my character is A1 because this is a woman. I've talked to his wife in person. She met me the first day I came out, and I can tell you that I have no
question. Can your husband take another woman?
I've talked to his wife in person. She met me the first day I came out, and I can tell you that I have no
question. Can your husband take another woman that looks like you to a basketball game?
If my husband was doing business as I'm doing it, or as Anton is doing, or something that deals in that arena, yes, he just can't go to one. But again, Tasha,
what business?
We're here to talk about me.
But what business? What business at Anton does like trending topics? More specifically, it seems like more on the relationship side, or more of the relationship side. And then he does the Room 9 with the million. What am I trying to say? The Millionaire Morning Show. That's what I'm trying to say. He does the Millionaire Morning Show, Room 9, and then he does the politics and everything like that. He doesn't do sports. Y'all don't have clients, so there's no I wish Tasha K would have asked her what was the business that y'all were doing at that basketball game. What was the business? We are trying to get sign-ups. What was the business? Because for both of them, neither one of them are into sports at all. Neither one of them. So what is the business that y'all have at this is what I'm talking about, man. The lengths that some people will go to just lie and not tell the truth. She's caught. She's just caught. And then she said, well, I'm gonna do, if my husband's business has to do with what Anton's business is, then yeah, he can go and spend. And she's lying because she knows if her man would take another woman to a Starbucks, she would lose her mind.
My character again is A1 because I'm squared away with the wife.
I don't think you have a husband. I think that's a safe word for you. No. Married woman.
Okay, well, I understand what you think, Tasha, and I understand how you feel. But again, I am.
And the way you skated around that question,
no,
it's like every time you bring up the husband, you don't feel comfortable talking about it, and then you pick. Coincidentally, after the internet has dragged you, my platform, which is very big, to say that now you have this invisible husband that no one knows about.
A lot of people know about my husband. I'm from a small town, so a lot of people know about my husband. And
if there's a husband, I can find out about it. I can't do it right now, but I can. You do know that, right?
That's absolutely fine. But
I'm just telling you. If there's no husband and you say that there's a husband and maybe there's some issues with the husband, then I got to report because now you don't open up Pandora's box.
Tasha, there's no issue with the husband. I've answered every question that you've asked and I've answered it truthfully. I have a husband.
Do you think your relationship with Anton is deemed as publicly appropriate?
Yes, I've never
get out of here, man. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is exactly what I'm talking about. She knows that the public does not view her relationship as appropriate, because if they did, there wouldn't be thousands of videos posted about it. It wouldn't even be a trending topic. Nobody would care. But you know that people deem it inappropriate because of how you and him, equal accountability, carry yourselves. Your husband, this would have been a perfect time to say, you know what, this is my husband. To bring her husband and say, listen, this is my husband. Or like at least take a picture, not necessarily have him come up for like an interview or whatever. This is my husband. We've been married together for such and such years. I love him. He loves me. He doesn't have a problem with it. We're good. Just one post would immediately just shut down so many other people from talking. Now, a lot more people would keep on talking. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of people would say, all right, man, well, if he's cool with it, then I don't have no beef with it. If he's cool with it, then whatever. It's a weird relationship and I'm just not into it. But she doesn't do that. And Tasha's right. She skates around the question. And I hope Tasha K does do a little bit of research to find out if she's married. I don't understand, why are you keeping this husband so secretive? You have more pictures with Anton on your social media than your husband, the man who'll take a bullet and die for you. You have more pictures of like a side dude than the man who will take a bullet and who'll die for you, and he'll give you the shirt off his back. He'll give you his last. He signed that commitment. He made a commitment with you in front of God, church, family, and friends, and you don't have any pictures of him. There's nothing about him. What is so special about this man, or unspecial about this man, that you don't want the world to know?
Anything with Anton that has not been business.
And he's never propositioned you or flirted.
I missed. Let me go back a little bit.
He does not proposition me.
And he's never propositioned. Do you think your relationship with Anton is deemed as publicly appropriate?
Yes, I've never done anything with Anton that has not been business.
And he's never propositioned you or flirted with you?
Absolutely not. He does not proposition me.
That is a lie. That is a 100% lie, because I have seen Anton with my own eyes flirt with Micca. Not only Micca, but other women on the panel. I've seen and heard it. So for Micca to lie like that is so disingenuous. It's disingenuous, and she should be ashamed of herself. And I hope Tasha K calls her out on it. This is crazy that she would just lie like that and say that Anton has never flirted with her. He absolutely has, multiple times. And I don't even watch Anton that much, and just from me watching him just a little bit, I can say for a fact, a 100% fact, that he has flirted with her and other women on the panel. Micca's making herself look bad.
Business.
And he's never propositioned you or flirted with you?
Absolutely not. He does not proposition me.
What about flirt?
Okay. All right, well, listen, I wasn't going to come on here and just let you, say what you wanted to say. I had to pressure you a little bit.
I understand.
I'm just saying, you wouldn't be around my nigga.
Micca, you digging yourself into a deeper hole, because please, and I just made a video about this. If you want to see it, go to the one right before this one. Let us not forget that Anton and Micca were in the hotel together 2 o'clock, 2, 3, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's too early. It's past visiting hours is what I'm trying to say. Past visiting hours in each other's Micca's in Anton's hotel room. Let us not forget that this just happened.
As Anton's representation.
Thank you.
We want to say that we went to the 5150 program to have an educated conversation. The conversation took a left turn, and we decided to use our judgment and what?
And let me say this also.
Sir?
Let me say this also.
What?
And let me say this also.
Sir?
Let me say this also. Micca stayed in pocket. She followed my lead. She stayed. She ain't do none of that. She ain't trip. She just said, "Yo, I'm rolling with you," and that's the end of the conversation. She ain't say one word. She just kept it moving. That's how women are supposed to move. They're not supposed to do all of the extra, all of that. You follow the lead of the person you're with. That's a fact. You don't say nothing. You don't get out of pocket. You don't do none of that. You jump in the middle. Move with the person that you move with.
First of all, the reason why Micca, where else was she gonna go? You were her ride there. So yeah, of course she's gonna follow your lead. Anton tries to be cool, so he wants so bad to be looked at as being like a cool sort of. He wants to be looked at and revered how 50 Cent, this is just my opinion, how 50 Cent is revered. People see 50 Cent as like a mogul. He's a businessman. He's from the streets, but he also has his hands on the business and in the street side. He's not a pushover. Anton wants to be looked at with the same reverence as the 50 Cent. This is just my opinion because of how he speaks. One minute he's talking about God, then the next minute he's like, "Oh, I'm out in these streets and these brothers out here can't mess with me." Like, come on, Anton, like, knock it off. Of course she's gonna follow your lead. You were her ride. You were her Uber there. After you tricked her by telling her that she was gonna be on the Corey Holcomb show, you tricked her. You lied to her, pretty much. You lied to her. So of course she's gonna follow your lead. She's in a room with people she doesn't know. You think she gonna stay there on somebody's set when he's telling her to leave? Of course she's. So come on, man, knock it off, knock it off. But guys, that's it for today's video. I'm gonna put the link for this down below. Hit that like button, hit that hype, because it grows the channel and it costs you nothing. It costs you nothing. Help me out. If you want another good video, click this one on your top left, or if you want that Micca video I was just telling you about, click this one on your top right, and I will see you on another one.